Hey guys, as promised, I'm gonna do the video about situations and kind of conquering situations and stuff like that. And the reason that I'm excited to share this video with you is because today is Caleb's sobriety day. So it's the 16th of every month is his sobriety day. So we celebrate that. But what I wanna do tonight is I want to tell you about his situation and how it can apply to your situation. So 11 months ago, Caleb decided that he was not going to be, slaved to alcoholism. So he made an active choice to fight against it, to go to AA, to look at himself in the mirror. And I encouraged him to take a look at his character and start to change some things. Let's start the discussion in the dialogue about who do you want to be? How do you want to be? And let's move towards that. And so over the past 11 months, he has grown to be a man of phenomenal character. He has been defeating alcoholism for 11 months. His ability to be a dad to the Gnat, her name's Natalie, but I call her the Gnat. It was kind of this funny joke thing because I give nicknames to everybody. It's probably not funny to you. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, he's able to be an awesome dad. And I'm so proud of his progress. But over the past 11 months, I've sent him text messages, happy sobriety day, super pumped for you, bro. But today is a little bit different because in 1 month, he will be a year. It'll be his first year anniversary of being sober. And when I thought about that, I was like, man, that's really cool. And I thought about, well, how does this situation relate to other people? Because that's how I look at the world, is I look at one situation and see how somebody else might perceive that, or if something they're going through, can that be related to this situation, and think about it so I can help people in a variety of different ways. Well, as I was thinking about this, and by the way, the release of Small Town Country Love, the music video I talked about, it's live now. But some of the comments that I've received back on that video, because I did a little blurb and said, happy sobriety day, Caleb, it's 11 months, happy 11 months, proud of you. But a lot of the comments back to me were things like, wow, Daniel, he's beating alcoholism? Well, my situation's not that bad, surely I can beat it. And I was like, yes! Oh my goodness, that makes total sense to me. So what I'm here to tell you about is just a couple situations of people that I know, and I want to walk through a little bit about their scenarios and the fact that there is hope to that. And hopefully this will help some of you. So I want to start with my sister-in-law. Some of you, or if you've talked to me at all in the past year, you know that she's currently fighting for her life. My brother, he has Parkinson's. He is fighting that battle. I have a dear friend of mine, Anna Lee. She's fighting against the disease of bipolar or bipolar disorder. And I have several other friends who struggle with depression, anxiety, anorexia, bulimia, just self-esteem issues, not feeling pretty enough, not feeling good enough, not feeling like they don't have a lot to offer. And whenever I have conversations with people like that, it hurts me so much because life is so much harder when you're not comfortable in who you are and when you feel like there isn't any hope. And so I want to be vulnerable for a few minutes if I can. But growing up, my family life was great, but I had anxiety, extreme anxiety, where I couldn't even get in the car to go get ice cream with my parents because I was freaking out. I would be sitting there for no reason. I just felt nauseated in my stomach, and I was having a panic attack about nothing. And I wasn't happy. I wasn't doing well in school. I was unmotivated, and life sucked, if I'm being honest with you. Just like all of these situations, having low self-esteem, that sucks, man. Breast cancer, Parkinson's, bulimia, anorexia, depression, anxiety, whatever your financial situations, not feeling comfortable in college or high school or middle school or whatever education status you are. That sucks. And that's a real crappy place to be. And what I have found is that by looking at Caleb's situation, for him to take ownership of where he was at and being honest and saying, you know what, this is just where I'm at. This is just who I am right now. And actively trying and choosing to fight that battle is just, it's inspiring. And I know what some of you are thinking, well, Daniel, I'm not in control, so it's not that easy to just fight it, or sometimes I don't feel like fighting, or you don't know my situation. You're right, I don't know your situation. I'm not claiming to know your situation, but what I am here to tell you is that no matter what, there are people that want you here. There are people who are counting on you to do big and great things. And I don't want you to ever feel like in your situation that you have lost all hope, because it's a constant fight. Has Caleb conquered alcohol yet? No. It's a daily decision to say, you know what, this isn't going to define me, and I'm never going to quit this fight. Does anxiety consume me? Yes. And I have to try, and I have to choose to not be slaved to anxiety and depression. And it's just really my point of this video is just to encourage you guys and let you know that I am more than willing to be an ear for you to listen, or to be an ear to you and listen to whatever you're going through, because I unfortunately had to go through the anxiety and depression alone because I couldn't articulate it and nobody really understood why I was the way I was. And that was not a comforting feeling. It was not a comfortable feeling not being able to open up about it. As a matter of fact, this is the first time that I have really opened up about it. I've mentioned it, but I've never really talked about how it consumed me and how my friendships suffered, how my school suffered, how it put me back on education because I didn't have the motivation and I didn't think that I was good enough to go to college and to graduate. And I just don't want any of you to go through that alone. And so I'm here for you in whatever capacity, whether it's listening, sitting with you, and I know that there are a lot of other people that are willing to do the same thing. So if you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to holler at me. Just put some coffee in the pot and holler at me. Anyways, that's it for now. In the next video, we will be talking about gearing up for grad school because it is happening on August 21st. So more news on that, but I love you guys and hope you all have a great week.